Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Rules Horror. Story 1. How to Survive. Yes, I'm naming it after our kids' book, This Fucked Up House. Well, not this part. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. I'm writing this cause I almost died dealing with the creature below the stairs. Forgot how to deal with that fucking bastard. Goddamn, it almost made me wish I was forced here earlier. But who can really complain about a year of freedom from this nightmare? On the bright side, of all things, the fire axe kept the large-ass dent I gave it a year back, so I'm pretty sure this note will stay the same. Anyway, for the future me reading, fucking, just kill yourself now. Nat, I'm jokin', though you might end up dying anyway if you forget how any of these monsters work. I'll even write it up like a rule book from that game we used to play before Mom left. I'll write the rules more clearly than this, but I'm still coming off this adrenaline high. House rules, haha, get the funny pun, I hate this place so much. Rule 1, as I stated earlier, all of the stuff seems to be in the same state as we left. Well, besides the walls and floor and ceiling and all that. Though I wouldn't bother messing with it after what happened last time, axes are deceptively heavy and floors are deceptively fragile. We don't want to deal with those tentacles again. Note to self, should I refer to myself as we? Or I? I don't know, I guess I'll just say we. Rule 2, this all ends in about a day. Hopefully we have our watch on. Yes, specifically me now, don't know if we'll ever take it off, but it's Mom's present and I doubt we'll really ever remove that thing. BTW, we start at exactly noon. So set your watch to that time. Note to self, again this whole I thing is really confusing. Rule 3, we forget all about this when we go back to the real world. Trust me. I would have gone to the police, the president, and the goddamn UN if I knew about this, but we don't remember any of this crap. If you can really call this a bright side, at least we remember everything, though maybe a bit foggy, when we come back here. Rule 4. I swear this is the last rule about this house itself. I'll give you useful stuff later. Anyway, I came back here a year later, at least I think, again, foggy. Hopefully there's a way to end this. Note to self, again okay, I am done with the whole fucking we thing, I'm just gonna say Actual useful rules. Rule 1, the monster under the stairs is a tentacle creature thingy. This one can be killed. I did it earlier. We don't have to worry about this one, but just in case. Avoid the steps with ooze on M. It'll be hard to see, but you can make it out with the glint of the upstairs light. And don't trip, I learned that the hard way. Okay, I wanted to get that one out of the way, I'm still getting off that adrenaline rush. Rule 2, the bedroom is the safest room to be in. This is where we always wake up at. There will be small nightstand to your side and inside are some batteries, this diary I'm writing in, a pen, a water bottle, and a $1 value burger. You'll need more food and water if you'll want to live, you seem to hungrier and thirstier here much quicker. Rule 2, the walls of the bedroom may start to leak blood. Try not to touch it. I don't know what it does, if I did, I'd write it here. It goes away after a few minutes anyhow. Rule 2, the lights may flicker, you'll have a few seconds to react. Make sure your bedroom door is locked, then rush over to the closet and hold those crappy doors down. Don't worry, you'll hear the closet door shake, so you probably won't forget this. That gave me a heart attack last time. Rule 2, make sure you are in the bedroom before it hits midnight. If the scrawlings on the hallway floor don't warn you enough. I don't know what happens outside, but it's like there's a bunch of whirring happening outside. Lock that door and make sure nothing, and I mean nothing, gets in. They seem to hate light, but if the lights flicker, get to the door and make sure they don't start unlocking the door from the outside. Yes, they can do that. The closet monster is most likely asleep by then, and it's probably a heavy sleeper. Either way, it shouldn't bother you. Rule 2, the windows are already closed, but Try to make sure they are, I guess. I'm really spitballing here, but I really don't want to know what happens if the windows are open. It's literally a void out there. That's about it with the bedroom, let's move on. Rule 2, that was not it with the bedroom. So I found out what the blood does, you can use it to protect the room. It's fucking gross, but it actually drives away monsters. I wrote this later, but the conehead creature left the moment the blood seeped past the door. I didn't even notice it till after. I'm not sure who else it would work on, but maybe it'll be useful tonight. Note, it's disgusting, but pour some into that water bottle we have, it seems to stay there even after the rest of the blood on the walls and my fingers disappeared. Rule 2, it works on the midnight creatures, but it still disappears after a few minutes. I poured it on the floor and they backed away from the time being, thank God. I should try to use it more sparingly though. Well, you should. I'm basically out of it right now since I used the rest of it to write this down real quickly, so I guess I'll just keep holding down the knob till I wake up in the real world. Hopefully. Rule 3, the bathroom. There's one directly down the hallway. The door should be open, but if it isn't, you can pull the knob. It might be burning hot or cold, but don't worry about that, it should be alright. I haven't seen anything there, but just be cautious. Oh, praise be the Lord, I made it out. I needed to use the restroom while I was writing this rule and the door was closed this time. I opened the door and this creature with an long cone head face stared straight at me. I just booked it to the bedroom. I locked the door and held down the knob and it kept trying to pull the knob on its own end. It was literally right there, I practically slammed the door in its face. I heard it walk away though, but it'll take a few minutes to chill. I lost the fire axe though. Rule 3, the bathroom. Don't use it if the door is closed. The knob might be burning or freezing anyway. Just go back to your bedroom if it's closed, don't tempt fate. It might open on its own later on. Rule 3, I don't know which is worse, shitting on the floor or opening that door, but if you must open that door and you can't for the love of God hold your shit/piss/etc., there may be a conehead creature that might be beyond the door. If it's there, run like piss back to your room and close that door. Hold the lock down. It'll leave after a few minutes. If you are lucky, there will be nothing there and you can use the toilet as necessary. The sink and the shower is still probably a no-go though. Rule 4, speaking of the hallway, don't open any of the other doors, at least not prepared to deal with what may be on the end. Maybe this will change, but I'll write down what I hear past each door. Door 1, directly left of us nothing. Door 2, across from door 1 sounds like crying. Door 3, across from the stairs, left side nothing, maybe some generator hums, but that's it. Door 4, left, right before bathroom loud music. I don't know the language, maybe Spanish? Sounds like Spanish, thanks 8th grade. Door 5, across from 4 something is pounding on the door. It sounds hollow. Bathroom, safe, no sounds really. Well, that was fucking wrong. The stairs monster is the only monster in the stairs room from what I can tell, it should be safe to go down. Left side is the living room, and past that, the dining room and kitchen. The right side is the game room, the front door, locked, and in the back, a room with broken floorboards. It has stairs that lead downward, but I'm not risking falling into the void below floorboards. Rule 5, the living room is dangerous. Sadly, you'll have to deal with it if you want to live. There may be a creature watching the TV. It should be looking directly away from the stairs. Just let it watch its show and don't bother it. Do not look at the TV. I did it the first time. I don't want to describe it, but no, it's fucking me up thinking about it. It might even be a psychological kind of hazard. Either way, if you act disgusted/terrified of the show, the monster will look straight at you. Do not move a single muscle, like the periods I added for suspense. He looked away after about 20 minutes, I think. I don't know what would have happened if I moved, but I'm still here and that's what matters. Note, the monster may not always be there. It only appeared once for me the first night. Rule 5b, if blood leaks from the roof, we must leave. We are in danger. It doesn't matter what happens. If we can escape the living room, we'll be fine. Whatever we do, don't look at the creature with one eye. Rule 6, the kitchen is relatively okay. However, one of the cupboards may be a creature. Just listen for some slobbering sounds and don't open it. The fridge has some food and drinks, though some may be expired. From what I remember, I'd only grab the cans and sealed bottles, everything else might be bad to eat. I grabbed a sandwich and it was full of maggots. Disgusting. Rule 6, the knives sometimes come alive, but they're actually friendly, maybe. They kind of act like dogs, if they could skewer you by accident. Okay, maybe you should be careful of them. Rule 6b, don't step on the shards of glass in the kitchen, the cupboards are very sensitive to glass crunching and might open on its own. If it does, just back off. They still can't see you, but you just gave up your only food source. I was going for a fourth, maybe, fifth, run of food before midnight struck that first time and stepped on some. They shift spots every so often, just watch the floor. This is all I can remember. I'll write more tonight, but for now, I'm not going to explore even with the fire axe. I need to use the restroom though. Hopefully future me reads this and can add more stuff, but right now, just focus on living. It's all you can do for now. And get ready, we'll need to be if we want to live. Story 2. Hands of God. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Emergency broadcast. This is not a drill. If you or a family member has seen a hand coming out of the sky, you are not alone, nor are you hallucinating. Several members of your community have reported seeing hands coming out of the sky. If the clouds are dark, listen to this message. 1. You have witnessed the hand of God. Stay indoors and do not go outside. 2. Do not pray. Praying alerts it of your location. 2a. Due to this, also put religious items outside of your house. 3. Do not try to attack it. Several government members shot it and died 10 minutes after the fact. 3a. If you have already attacked it, tell your family members you love them. You only have 10 minutes, make it count. 4. Constantly check above your house for the hand. If it is, go to your nearest basement and don't look back. Take anybody near with you. If there is somebody else you forgot, it's too late. 4a. You will hear your house slowly fall apart after a while. After this, a loud screech will signify that the hand is going for other targets. It is not safe to go out yet, wait about 5 hours, then it is safe. If you go out, you might be hit by falling debris. 5. It will leave in about 15 hours to another neighborhood. After 15 hours, call 911 and say we need a clean up at __________________. Debris are still present and will be cleaned up by police and firemen. 6. If one of your family members gets abducted, do not pray, stay tuned for more info about praying. You will see their body parts flung at a random location near your used-to-be house in about 3 days. 7. Pray it your only option. 7. Electronics should be turned off. Its rays will alert it of your location. 8. Stay together. If there is a hand above you, you won't have trouble getting everybody. This message will repeat one more time. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.